Stoicism, an ancient philosophy that originated in Greece, offers timeless wisdom for navigating life's challenges with virtue, resilience, and inner peace. This philosophy, practiced by renowned figures such as Marcus Aurelius, Epictetus, and Seneca, emphasizes the importance of aligning one's actions with nature and reason. By embodying Stoic principles, individuals can cultivate a character that commands respect and admiration. This guide will delve into the core teachings of Stoicism, providing a thorough exploration of how these principles can be applied to modern life. The foundation of Stoic philosophy: the pursuit of virtue. At the heart of Stoicism lies the pursuit of virtue. Stoics believe that true greatness is not measured by external rewards or praise, but by the quality of one's character and actions. Marcus Aurelius, a prominent Stoic philosopher and Roman emperor, encapsulated this idea when he said, "Just that you do the right thing, the rest doesn't matter." This philosophy encourages individuals to focus solely on their own actions, striving to make them virtuous regardless of others' expectations. Acta non verba. Actions, not words. The Stoic philosophy emphasizes the importance of actions over words. Epictetus, a Stoic philosopher, advised, "Don't explain your philosophy, embody it." This principle underscores the significance of aligning one's actions with one's beliefs, thereby setting a virtuous example for others to follow. Stoics believe that true greatness is defined by good character and doing the right things for the right reasons. The fruit of life. Marcus Aurelius once said, "The fruit of this life is good character and acts for the common good." Good character is defined not only by helping oneself, but also, and more importantly, by helping others. Being a force of good for other people is, in the eyes of the Stoics, our duty. This may involve assisting closest relatives or a wider audience. It's not about the quantity, but the quality of help provided. The importance of self-examination. Stoics advocate for rigorous self-examination as a means to understand and eliminate personal flaws. By consciously choosing virtue and reason over vice and emotion, individuals can align their actions with nature. This process involves recognizing and addressing the impulses, fears, and harmful habits that often dictate human behavior. Through self-examination, one can cultivate a new self, grounded in reason and virtue. Understanding our flaws. Stoicism teaches that while individuals have the freedom to choose their next action, they are not truly free. Human beings are often imprisoned by impulses, fears, anger, ego, and harmful habits. These factors can lead to actions stemming from an imbalanced state rather than a clear and rational one. Therefore, Stoics urge self-examination to understand and purposefully eliminate these flaws, thereby giving birth to a new self. The soul's color. Marcus Aurelius used to say, "The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts." This metaphor highlights the importance of being mindful of what enters our eyes and ears daily. Stoics believe that what we consume influences our thoughts for better or worse. Therefore, it is crucial to relentlessly cut off all the poison we absorb every day to embrace Stoic discipline and achieve success. The influence of external factors. Stoicism teaches that externals, results, people, and rewards will sort themselves out. The responsibility lies with the individual to make choices that are truly theirs. Therefore, Stoics focus on aligning their next choice with nature, consciously choosing virtue and reason over vice and emotion. The impact of emotional reactivity. Women often test men for their masculinity by trying to provoke their emotional reactivity, as it indicates a lack of self-control, emotional instability, and weakness. Today, emotional outbursts are praised as authentic, while restraint is seen as suppression. The ancient Stoics, however, did not advocate for emotional suppression, but for mastery over one's reactions. They believed that strength lay in calmness, not impulsivity. The art of manhood. The art of manhood, which once revolved around honor, integrity, and valor, has been diluted. Men today are often too willing to bend and break themselves into whatever shape or form they believe women desire. Stoics, on the other hand, would focus on self-improvement, not for validation, but to cultivate character. They understood that true attraction wasn't about giving in to every whim of a woman, but about being genuine, authentic, and principled. Embodying Stoic principles. Leading by example. One of the core Stoic rules is to embody philosophy rather than merely explaining it. Epictetus, a Stoic philosopher, emphasized the importance of leading by example. He said, "Don't explain your philosophy, embody it." This principle underscores the significance of aligning one's actions with one's beliefs, thereby setting a virtuous example for others to follow. Dealing with difficult people. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "If any man despises me, that is his problem. My only concern is not doing or saying anything that is deserving of contempt." He continued, "Someone hates me. Their problem. Mine is to be patient and cheerful with everyone, including them, ready to show their mistake not spitefully or to show off my own self-control, but in an honest, upright way." This approach teaches how to deal with even the most difficult people, as one's job is to stay grounded and not let their negativity pull one down. The power of patience. Patience is a rare virtue in a fast-paced world. Stoics taught that patience allows us to navigate life's challenges with grace. By being patient with others, we show understanding and tolerance. Modern Stoic philosophers remind us that patience leads to wiser decisions. Cultivating patience can make one a more pleasant person to be around, demonstrating respect and kindness. The power of silence. Stoics hold silence in high regard, viewing it as a powerful tool for cultivating strength, wisdom, and inner peace. Silence is not merely the absence of sound or passivity, it is a strategic approach to life. By choosing when to speak and when to remain silent, individuals can control the flow of information and maintain an aura of mystery and strength. This selective communication conserves mental energy and provides the clarity to act with purpose and precision. The virtue of listening. How often do you listen just to respond rather than to understand? In the digital age, our messages often zip through the air like countless stars streaking across a night sky. What makes some messages burn bright in the memory while others fade into darkness? Consider a river that cuts through a landscape, slowly carving out a path over centuries. This river does not force its way through rock. It shapes its course through persistent interaction. The wisdom of words. Stoics believed in the profound power of words, viewing them as keys that could unlock greatness or close the doors of opportunity. They practiced the art of Stoicism, speaking not out of turn, but out of truth. The most profound statements, according to Stoics, are often made in silence. The wise man's silence is a loud lesson, speaking only when his words outweigh the silence. Mastery over emotions. Stoicism advocates for mastery over one's emotional reactions rather than emotional suppression. Strength, according to Stoics, lies in calmness, not impulsivity. By remaining composed, especially in stressful situations, individuals can become anchors for others. This calm is not passive, but an active, dynamic force that adapts to each season, growing stronger with each year. The role of vulnerability. Contrary to popular belief, Stoics were not advocates of rigid toughness. They believed in authentic toughness, which did not require a facade. Stoics were open to learning and growing, recognizing that emotions did not make them weak. They understood that the fear of looking weak could itself be a weakness, limiting one's ability to seize real moments and opportunities. The impact of emotional outbursts. Today, emotional outbursts are often praised as authentic, while restraint is seen as suppression. The ancient Stoics, however, did not advocate for emotional suppression, but for mastery over one's reactions. They believed that strength lay in calmness, not impulsivity. By remaining composed, especially in stressful situations, individuals can become anchors for others, demonstrating true strength and self-control. Practical applications of Stoic principles. Cultivating self-discipline. Self-discipline is essential for achieving anything in life. Seneca, a Stoic philosopher, emphasized the importance of self-mastery, stating, "No man is free who is not master of himself." Cultivating self-discipline involves treating the body rigorously, asserting the mind's dominance over the body, and practicing physical activities that remind the body who is in charge. The importance of physical practice. Physical practice is vital for Stoics. It reminds the body who's in charge, asserting the mind's dominance over the flesh. Epictetus, a Stoic philosopher, counseled, "First learn the meaning of what you say, and then speak." In the theatre of life, the wise man often chooses to be an audience, understanding that words are like keys used wisely. They can unlock greatness or, used recklessly, close the doors of opportunity. The discipline of the mind. The mind must assert its dominance over the body and the temptations of the flesh. Physical practice reminds the body who's in charge, reinforcing the mind's control. This discipline is crucial for Stoics, as it helps align actions with virtuous intentions, cultivating a character that commands respect and admiration. The art of communication. Stoics believed in the profound power of words, viewing them as keys that could unlock greatness or close the doors of opportunity. They practiced the art of Stoicism, speaking not out of turn, but out of truth. The most profound statements, according to Stoics, are often made in silence. The wise man's silence is a loud lesson, speaking only when his words outweigh the silence. The weight of silence. In the halls of Stoicism, it's known, speak not because you must, but because your words can change the must into a meaningful melody. A sage whispers in a world that shouts, knowing that wisdom, like the sun, doesn't have to roar to be felt. In the stillness of his calm, he teaches the Stoic truth. It's not the volume of our words, but the weight of their silence that truly speaks. The power of mindful speech. We're all too familiar with those who only talk for attention, filling the air with meaningless chatter to mask their lack of substance. The ancient Stoics knew better. They saw words as weapons, effective only when precisely targeted and used purposefully. On top of that, it's in silence that we can observe, learn, and understand. Thus, by speaking less and listening more, your words gain weight and substance, making others listen when you speak. The practice of mindfulness. Mindfulness involves being fully present with others, understanding the unspoken feelings beneath their words. Stoics believed that silence is a lesson in itself. By being fully present, individuals can honor the speaker and deepen their connections. Mindfulness also involves listening more than speaking, allowing space for thoughts to mature into insightful actions. The gift of presence. Mindfulness is a gift we give to ourselves and others. By being fully present, we honor the speaker and deepen our connections. In a world where everyone seems to be talking but nobody is truly listening, The ancient Stoics presented a powerful alternative. They taught us that words are not merely sounds, but tools to be used sparingly and effectively. The impact of distractions. In our modern world, we are bombarded by endless noise, chatter, and distraction. It's easy to fall into the trap of speaking without thinking, talking just to fill the silence. Stoicism invites us to break this pattern, to embrace silence not as emptiness, but as a canvas for deeper understanding and meaningful connections. The impact of body language. Stoics recognized the importance of body language in likability. They believed that external expressions reflect one's inner state. By adopting open and welcoming gestures, individuals can invite others into their space. A genuine smile, good posture, and eye contact can convey confidence and respect, attracting others naturally. The power of non-verbal cues. Non-verbal cues play a significant role in communication. Stoics understood that body language could convey messages just as powerfully as words. By being mindful of one's posture, eye contact, and gestures, individuals can create a welcoming and respectful atmosphere, fostering deeper connections with others. The art of active empathy. Empathy goes beyond understanding someone's feelings. It's about sharing them. Stoics believed in the interconnectedness of all beings. By putting ourselves in others' shoes, we deepen our connections. Modern Stoic philosophers highlight the importance of compassion in daily interactions, emphasizing the need to truly feel with others to enhance relationships. The power of gratitude. Expressing gratitude shifts one's focus to the positive aspects of life. Stoics emphasized being thankful for what one has, acknowledging the good to attract more of it. By being vocal about appreciation, individuals can enrich their relationships and leave a lasting impression. Gratitude enriches both the giver and the receiver, fostering a positive environment. The practice of daily gratitude. Practicing gratitude as a daily habit can transform interactions. When we approach others with optimism, we become beacons of light in a weary world. Stoics believed that the happiness of one's life depends upon the quality of one's thoughts. Cultivating a positive mindset can uplift not only ourselves, but those around us, creating a ripple effect of positivity. The impact of small acts of kindness. Often, it's the little things that make a big difference. Stoics taught that no act of kindness is insignificant. By going the extra mile, we show others they matter. Small gestures, such as leaving a thoughtful note or remembering a significant date, demonstrate care and attention, making us instantly more likable. The art of storytelling. Stoics often used parables and anecdotes to convey wisdom. Storytelling has the power to connect individuals on a profound level. By sharing personal stories, individuals can create emotional bonds, offering insights that resonate with others' journeys. Wisdom shared through stories is timeless, providing a means to engage and inspire. The timeless wisdom of stories. The art of storytelling is a timeless means of conveying wisdom. Stoics understood that stories could bridge gaps and bring people together, creating a shared understanding and emotional connection. By recounting life lessons through captivating narratives, individuals can offer insights and resonate with others' journeys, fostering deeper bonds. The power of personal narratives. Personal narratives have the power to connect us on a profound level. By sharing our stories, we create emotional bonds, offering insights that resonate with others' journeys. Stoics taught that wisdom shared through stories is timeless, providing a means to engage and inspire, creating a lasting impact on those who hear them. The Stoic approach to challenges and adversity. Difficulties strengthen the mind. Stoicism teaches that difficulties strengthen the mind as labor does the body. Marcus Aurelius once told himself, "Do not be overheard complaining, not even to yourself." The act of complaining, even in solitude, goes beyond just releasing frustration. It confirms a mindset of helplessness and weakness. By seeking solutions instead of whining, one portrays an image of strength and self-sufficiency, thereby perceiving oneself as more capable and powerful. The mindset of resilience. The Stoic rule is key for mental resilience. It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. It's easy to choose anger and hate, but it's hard to choose kindness and love. That's why the weak get angry, while strong people choose kindness. Life will push your buttons, and people will leave you hurt and stressed. In these moments, you might lash out with anger and frustration like a wild animal. While you may think this shows strength, it actually reveals you've lost control of your mind. The power of reason. Instead of controlling your emotional impulses with reason and distance, you let them destroy your peace of mind. Worse, your fits of anger ruin relationships and friendships, leaving you with the mess. The next time you think exploding in anger is a show of power, think again before it's too late. Seneca, a prominent Stoic figure, taught that equanimity in the face of chaos draws people naturally. As a Stoic, your ability to remain calm and composed in the face of adversity not only strengthens your command, but also inspires confidence and respect from those around you. The role of fire in nature. Consider the role of fire in nature. It can be destructive, but it also clears old growth to make way for new life. Similarly, showing vulnerability isn't a sign of weakness, it's a purifying force that can lead to renewed strength, trust, and respect. How often do you listen just to respond, rather than to understand? In the digital age, our messages often zip through the air like the countless stars streaking across a night sky. What makes some messages burn bright in the memory while others fade into darkness? The metaphor of the river. Consider a river that cuts through a landscape, slowly carving out a path over centuries. This river does not force its way through rock. It shapes its course through persistent interaction. Marcus Aurelius once said, "If someone can prove me wrong and show me my mistake in any thought or action, I shall gladly change. I seek the truth which never harmed anyone. The harm is to persist in one's own self-deception and ignorance." It's impossible to achieve anything without self-discipline. Everything, yourself, your life, your family, your work, all of it improves when you discipline yourself. But also, everything can be destroyed without your self-control. The importance of self-control. Seneca once said, "No man is free who is not master of himself," and that's why to cultivate self-mastery, Seneca also left us another quote: "The body should be treated rigorously so that it's not disobedient to the mind." Because to the Stoics, physical practice is vital. It reminds the body who's in charge. It's the mind asserting its dominance over the body, over the temptations of the flesh. Epictetus, a Stoic philosopher, counsels, "First learn the meaning of what you say, and then speak." In the theater of life, the wise man often chooses to be an audience, understanding that words are like keys used wisely. They can unlock greatness, used recklessly, close the doors of opportunity. The discipline of speech. He practices the art of Stoicism, speaking not out of turn, but out of truth, teaching us that the most profound statements are often made in silence. The wise man's silence is a loud lesson. He speaks only when his words outweigh the silence. For in the halls of Stoicism, it's known, speak not because you must, but because your words can change the must into a meaningful melody. A sage whispers in a world that shouts, knowing that wisdom, like the sun, doesn't have to roar to be felt. In the stillness of his calm, he teaches the Stoic truth. It's not the volume of our words, but the weight of their silence that truly speaks. The impact of comfort. Living in comfort makes a man weak. The Stoics warned that the more you dodge discomfort, the more life controls you. That's why Stoicism reminds us that real strength is carved by facing life's blows head-on, because when a man faces challenges, he learns and adapts. He becomes more resilient. He learns how to manage emotions better. It's like exercise for his character. The more he works through the struggles, the stronger and more capable he becomes. Just as muscles grow when they are pushed and strained, your abilities, confidence, and mental fortitude expand when tested by life's resistance. The growth mindset. Therefore, remember this Stoic rule. Difficulties strengthen the mind as labor does the body. Marcus Aurelius once told himself, "Do not be overheard complaining, not even to yourself." The act of complaining, even in solitude, goes beyond just releasing frustration. Think about it. When you complain, you are essentially confirming to yourself a mindset of helplessness and weakness. Aurelius was wise enough to recognize that being powerful is as much about your perceptions as it is about reality. And thus, by seeking solutions instead of whining, he portrayed an image of strength and self-sufficiency, thereby perceiving himself as more capable and powerful. The Stoic approach to relationships and social interactions. The art of manhood. The art of manhood, which once revolved around honor, integrity, and valor, has been diluted. Men today are often too willing to bend and break themselves into whatever shape or form they believe women desire. Stoics, on the other hand, would focus on self-improvement, not for validation, but to cultivate character. They understood that true attraction wasn't about giving in to every whim of a woman, but about being genuine, authentic, and principled. Such a man doesn't chase, he attracts. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "If any man despises me, that is his problem. My only concern is not doing or saying anything that is deserving of contempt." Dealing with contempt. He continued, "Someone hates me, their problem. Mine is to be patient and cheerful with everyone, including them, ready to show their mistake not spitefully, or to show off my own self-control, but in an honest, upright way." This is how you deal with even the most difficult people, because if someone hates you, that's their problem. They carry it around. Your job is to stay grounded, to not let their negativity pull you down. You must show them the better way, not for your ego, but because it is the right thing to do. Living in comfort makes a man weak. The Stoics warned that the more you dodge discomfort, the more life controls you. The power of vulnerability. Contrary to popular belief, Stoics were not advocates of rigid toughness. They believed in authentic toughness, which did not require a facade. Stoics were open to learning and growing, recognizing that emotions did not make them weak. They understood that the fear of looking weak could itself be a weakness, limiting one's ability to seize real moments and opportunities. Therefore, the Stoics would tell you to destroy your ego before it destroys you. The Stoics held silence in high regard. They believed that silence isn't merely the absence of sound or passivity. It's a powerful tool to cultivate strength, wisdom, and inner peace. The strategic use of silence. He who has power over himself has power over his greatest enemy. This encapsulates the essence of Stoic silence. Mastering oneself through the disciplined use of silence to navigate life's chaos. Using silence effectively means engaging with the world from a place of reflective calm, not reactive emotion. It means speaking only when necessary, listening more than you talk, and allowing space for your thoughts to mature into insightful actions. For the Stoics, silence is not just a personal discipline, it's a strategic approach to life. By choosing when to speak and when to remain silent, we control the flow of information and maintain an aura of mystery and strength. The impact of body language. Stoics recognized the importance of body language in likability. They believed that external expressions reflect one's inner state. By adopting open and welcoming gestures, individuals can invite others into their space. A genuine smile, good posture, and eye contact can convey confidence and respect, attracting others naturally. Non-verbal cues play a significant role in communication. Stoics understood that body language could convey messages just as powerfully as words. By being mindful of one's posture, eye contact, and gestures, individuals can create a welcoming and respectful atmosphere, fostering deeper connections with others. The power of non-verbal cues. The power of non-verbal cues cannot be underestimated. A genuine smile is a universal sign of goodwill. Are you aware of how your posture and eye contact can influence first impressions? When we stand tall and look others in the eye, we convey confidence and respect. The Stoics believe that self-assuredness rooted in virtue attracts others naturally. Do you practice mindful communication? Listening is more than hearing words. It's understanding the unspoken feelings beneath them. The Stoics said silence is a lesson in itself. By being fully present, we honor the speaker and deepen our connections. The art of active empathy. Empathy goes beyond understanding someone's feelings. It's about sharing them. Stoics believed in the interconnectedness of all beings. By putting ourselves in others' shoes, we deepen our connections. Modern Stoic philosophers highlight the importance of compassion in daily interactions, emphasizing the need to truly feel with others to enhance relationships. Will you commit to continuous self-improvement? Have you ever thought about the invisible threads that connect us all? Imagine walking into a room and instantly brightening it with your presence. The Stoics believed that the key to becoming instantly likable lies in understanding and practicing certain timeless principles. The power of genuine respect. These principles transcend time, culture, and circumstance, resonating with the very core of human nature. Do you know the power of genuine respect? The Stoics taught that every individual possesses a spark of the divine logos, the rational principle that orders the universe. By recognizing this spark in others, we cultivate a deep sense of respect. When we treat others with dignity and honor, we reflect back the inherent worth that resides within them. Modern Stoic philosophers emphasize that respect is not just about manners or etiquette, it's about acknowledging the shared humanity that binds us. The impact of small gestures. Can you see how showing genuine respect can make you instantly more likable? Consider the simple act of remembering someone's name. It might seem trivial, but to that person, it signifies that they matter. The Stoics believed that attention to detail in our interactions demonstrates care and consideration. Are you willing to pay attention to the small things that make a big difference? Do you understand the impact of your words? Words carry immense power. The Stoics advised us to speak thoughtfully, ensuring that our words uplift rather than harm. They taught better to trip with the feet than with the tongue. The power of mindful speech. By choosing our words carefully, we build trust and avoid unnecessary conflict. Modern Stoic philosophers suggest practicing mindful speech, where we pause before we speak, considering the potential impact. Can adopting mindful speech enhance your relationships? Imagine complimenting someone sincerely. A genuine compliment can brighten someone's day and create an immediate connection. The Stoics believed in the virtue of benevolence, wishing well for others and expressing it openly. Are you ready to spread positivity through your words? Have you ever considered the art of giving without expectation? The art of giving. The Stoics taught that true generosity comes without strings attached. When we give freely, whether it's our time, assistance, or resources, we cultivate goodwill. This selfless act resonates deeply with others, making us more likable. Modern Stoic philosophers encourage us to practice random acts of kindness, not for recognition, but because it's aligned with virtuous living. Can you find opportunities to give selflessly in your daily life? Do you see the value in being dependable? Reliability is a cornerstone of trust. The Stoics emphasize the importance of being true to one's word. When we follow through on our commitments, we demonstrate integrity. The importance of reliability. People naturally gravitate toward those they can count on. Are you someone who keeps promises, big or small? Consider the impact of being punctual. Arriving on time shows respect for others' schedules and conveys that you value their time. The Stoics believe that time is one of our most precious resources. By honoring others' time, we show consideration and become more likable. Are you mindful of how you manage your time with others? Have you thought about the role of humor and likability? Laughter bridges gaps and brings people together. The Stoics recognized the value of light-heartedness and moderation. The power of humor. They taught that while life should be taken seriously, we shouldn't be so rigid that we can't enjoy a good laugh. Modern Stoics suggest that appropriate humor can ease tensions and create a friendly atmosphere. Can you share a smile or a laugh to brighten someone's day? Do you practice active empathy? Empathy goes beyond understanding someone's feelings. It's about sharing them. The Stoics believed in the interconnectedness of all beings. By putting ourselves in others' shoes, we deepen our connections. Modern Stoic philosophers highlight the importance of compassion in daily interactions, emphasizing the need to truly feel with others to enhance relationships. The impact of active empathy. Imagine comforting a friend in distress. Your presence and understanding can provide immense relief. The Stoics taught that being there for others in times of need is a noble act. By offering support, we strengthen our bonds and become cherished companions. Can you be that pillar of support for someone today? Do you acknowledge the strengths in others? The Stoics believed in recognizing and celebrating the virtues in those around us. By acknowledging others' achievements and qualities, we uplift them and foster mutual respect. Modern Stoics encourage us to focus on others' positive attributes rather than their flaws. The power of mentorship. Can highlighting the good in others make you more likable? Consider mentoring someone who looks up to you. Sharing your knowledge and experience not only benefits them, but also enriches your own life. The Stoics taught that wisdom grows when shared. Are you ready to invest in others' growth? Have you reflected on the importance of adaptability? Life is full of unexpected turns. The Stoics emphasize the significance of being flexible and open to change. When we adapt gracefully, we navigate social situations with ease. Modern Stoic philosophers advise embracing change as an opportunity for growth. The importance of adaptability. Do you see how adaptability can enhance your likability? Imagine being in a group where plans suddenly shift. By staying positive and going with the flow, you contribute to a harmonious atmosphere. The Stoics believed that resistance often leads to unnecessary strife. Can you practice flexibility to improve your interactions? Do you cultivate self-awareness? Understanding oneself is crucial in relating to others. The Stoics taught that introspection leads to personal growth. By being aware of our strengths and weaknesses, we can present our best selves. Modern Stoics highlight the role of mindfulness and self-improvement. The power of self-awareness. Are you willing to look inward to become more outwardly engaging? Consider the impact of recognizing when you've made a mistake and apologizing sincerely. This act of humility not only repairs relationships, but also demonstrates integrity. The Stoics valued the courage it takes to admit faults. Can embracing humility make you more relatable? Have you considered the influence of enthusiasm? Passion is infectious. The Stoics believed in pursuing one's purpose with vigor. When we approach life enthusiastically, we inspire others. Modern Stoic philosophers suggest that enthusiasm shows commitment and zest for life. The impact of enthusiasm. Do you see how your energy can attract others? Imagine sharing your excitement about a project or hobby. Your zeal can motivate others to explore their interests. The Stoic taught that by living fully, we encourage others to do the same. Are you ready to ignite passion in those around you? Do you practice non-judgment? The Stoics advised against making hasty judgments about others. By keeping an open mind, we allow people to reveal their true selves. Modern Stoics emphasize that everyone is fighting their own battles. Can withholding judgment lead to deeper connections? The power of non-judgment. Consider the impact of accepting others as they are. When people feel accepted, they are more likely to open up and form genuine bonds. The Stoics believe that compassion over criticism fosters harmony. Are you willing to embrace others without preconceptions? Have you thought about the power of shared experiences? Building memories together strengthens relationships. The Stoics recognize the value of communal activities in fostering camaraderie. By engaging in shared pursuits, we create lasting connections. Do you see how participating in group endeavors can enhance your likability? The impact of shared experiences. Imagine organizing a community event or simply inviting friends to try something new. These experiences create common ground and stories to cherish. The Stoics taught that life's richness comes from these shared moments. Can you initiate opportunities for collective joy? Do you acknowledge the importance of personal boundaries? Respecting both our own and others' boundaries is crucial. The Stoics believed in the balance between self-care and social responsibility. By understanding limits, we prevent overstepping and build trust. Modern Stoic philosophers advocate for clear communication regarding boundaries. The importance of personal boundaries. Are you mindful of respecting others' space? Consider asking permission before offering advice or assistance. This shows respect for the other person's autonomy. The Stoics taught that mutual respect is the foundation of strong relationships. Can practicing boundaries awareness make you more considerate and likable? Have you reflected on the role of integrity? Integrity is aligning our actions with our values. The Stoics placed immense importance on living virtuously. When we act with honesty and moral uprightness, we earn respect. Modern Stoics assert that integrity is non-negotiable in building lasting relationships. The power of integrity. Do you embody your principles consistently? Imagine being faced with a situation where cutting corners is tempting. Choosing the ethical path reinforces your character. The Stoics believe that true success is measured by virtue, not by external gains. Can living with integrity enhance how others perceive you? Do you practice patience in a fast-paced world? Patience is a rare virtue. The Stoics taught that patience allows us to navigate life's challenges with grace. By being patient with others, we show understanding and tolerance. Modern Stoic philosophers remind us that patience leads to wiser decisions. The power of patience. Are you willing to slow down for the sake of better relationships? Consider waiting calmly when someone is late, or taking time to explain something thoroughly. These acts demonstrate respect and kindness. The Stoics believe that patience is a strength, not a weakness. Can cultivating patience make you a more pleasant person to be around? Have you contemplated the impact of being solution-oriented? Focusing on solutions rather than problems fosters a positive environment. The Stoics encouraged proactive thinking and resilience. By addressing challenges constructively, we inspire confidence in others. The impact of being solution-oriented. Do you approach obstacles with a can-do attitude? Imagine a project hits a snag. Instead of dwelling on the setback, you rally the team to find alternatives. The Stoics taught that our response to adversity defines us. Can being solution-focused enhance your leadership and likability? Do you embrace continuous learning? The Stoics were lifelong students of life. They believed that wisdom is a journey, not a destination. By staying curious and open-minded, we grow and enrich our interactions. Modern Stoics advocate for learning from everyone we meet. The power of continuous learning. Are you eager to expand your horizons? Consider taking up a new skill or exploring different cultures. Sharing your learning experiences can inspire others to embark on their own journeys. The Stoics taught that knowledge shared is wisdom multiplied. Can your pursuit of learning make you more engaging? Have you recognized the importance of giving credit where it's due? Acknowledging others' contributions builds goodwill. The Stoics value justice and fairness. By celebrating others' successes, we foster a supportive environment. Do you make it a point to recognize the efforts of those around you? The impact of acknowledging others. Imagine highlighting a team member's hard work in a group setting. This not only boosts their morale, but also strengthens team cohesion. The Stoics believed that honoring others elevates us all. Can practicing generosity and praise enhance your relationships? Do you practice mindfulness in your interactions? Being fully present with others shows that you value them. The Stoics taught that the present moment is all we truly have. By giving our undivided attention, we deepen connections. Modern Stoic philosophers emphasize the importance of mindful engagement. The power of mindfulness. Are you fully there when you're with someone? Consider putting away distractions when conversing with others. This act of respect can significantly impact how others perceive you. The Stoics believe that presence is a gift we give to ourselves and others. Can mindfulness enhance your likability? Have you thought about the influence of optimism? An optimistic outlook can be uplifting. The Stoics advocated for a balanced perspective, recognizing challenges while hoping for the best. By sharing a positive vision, we motivate and encourage those around us. The impact of optimism. Do you inspire hope in others? Imagine approaching a difficult task with confidence and enthusiasm. Your attitude can be contagious, rallying others to the cause. The Stoics taught that our internal state affects the external world. Can cultivating optimism make you a beacon for others? Do you value authenticity over perfection? The Stoics acknowledged that striving for perfection is futile. Instead, they encouraged embracing our authentic selves. By being genuine, we build trust and relatability. Modern Stoics remind us that vulnerability is a strength. The power of authenticity. Are you willing to show your true self? Consider sharing your challenges and how you're working to overcome them. This openness can inspire others and foster deeper connections. The Stoics believe that authenticity leads to genuine relationships. Can embracing who you are enhance your likability? Have you embraced the art of storytelling? Stories have the power to connect us on a profound level. The Stoics often used parables and anecdotes to convey wisdom. By sharing personal stories, We create emotional bonds, offering insights that resonate with others' journeys. The impact of storytelling. Wisdom shared through stories is timeless. Can mastering storytelling make you more memorable? Do you practice gratitude regularly? Expressing gratitude shifts our focus to the positive aspects of life. The Stoics emphasized being thankful for what we have. By acknowledging the good, we attract more of it. Are you vocal about your appreciation? Consider starting or ending conversations with words of thanks. This simple gesture can leave a lasting impression. The Stoics believe that gratitude enriches both the giver and the receiver. The power of gratitude. Can cultivating gratitude enhance your relationships? Have you recognized the power of small gestures? Often it's the little things that make a big difference. The Stoics taught that no act of kindness is insignificant. By going the extra mile, we show others they matter. Do you seize opportunities to brighten someone's day? Imagine leaving a thoughtful note or remembering a significant date. These actions demonstrate care and attention, making us instantly more likable. The Stoics believe that kindness is the highest form of wisdom. The impact of small gestures. Can embracing small acts of kindness make you instantly more likable? Do you foster inclusivity? The Stoics believed in the brotherhood of humanity. By welcoming diversity and encouraging inclusion, we create a sense of belonging. Modern Stoics advocate for breaking down barriers that divide us. Are you proactive in making everyone feel valued? Consider inviting someone new into your circle or ensuring all voices are heard. These efforts build a more connected community. The Stoics taught that unity strengthens us all. The power of inclusivity. Can promoting inclusivity enhance how others perceive you? Have you thought about leading with humility? True leadership, according to the Stoics, is service to others. By putting others' needs before our own ego, we earn respect and admiration. Do you lead by lifting others up? Imagine giving credit to your team for successes or seeking input from all levels. This approach fosters loyalty and trust. The Stoics believe that humility is a sign of true strength. Can leading with humility make you more approachable and likable? The impact of humility. Do you practice forgiveness both towards others and yourself? Holding on to grudges burdens the heart. The Stoics taught that forgiveness frees us from negativity. By letting go, we make room for positive relationships. Are you willing to forgive to foster harmony? Consider reaching out to mend a strained relationship. This act of peace can transform interactions. The Stoics believed that forgiveness is a gift we give ourselves. Can embracing forgiveness enhance your well-being and likability? The power of forgiveness. Have you embraced the concept of amor fati? Love of one's fate, the Stoics taught, leads to inner peace. By embracing life in all its forms, we exude contentment and joy. Do you see how acceptance can radiate positivity? Imagine facing challenges with grace, viewing them as opportunities for growth. This perspective can inspire others. The Stoics believe that loving our fate empowers us. Can practicing amor fati make you a source of inspiration? Do you commit to being a lifelong friend? The impact of lifelong friendship. The Stoics value deep and enduring relationships. By being there through thick and thin, we become cherished companions. Are you dedicated to nurturing lasting friendships? Consider the impact of consistent support and shared experiences over time. These bonds enrich our lives immeasurably. The Stoics taught that true wealth is found in meaningful relationships. Can investing in friendships enhance your life's fulfillment? As we draw this exploration to a close, reflect on the myriad ways the Stoic principles can transform not only how others perceive you, but also how you navigate the world. The journey to likability. Becoming instantly likable isn't about adopting a facade. It's about uncovering and expressing the best parts of ourselves. Will you take these teachings to heart and step into each interaction with renewed purpose? The Stoics invite us to live authentically, connect deeply, and act with virtue. By embodying these principles, we don't just become more likable, we become catalysts for positive change in the lives of those around us. Conclusion. Stoicism offers a wealth of wisdom for navigating life's challenges with virtue, resilience, and inner peace. By embodying Stoic principles, individuals can cultivate a character that commands respect and admiration. This philosophy encourages self-examination, mastery over emotions, the practice of mindfulness, and the art of communication. Through these teachings, individuals can become catalysts for positive change, inspiring those around them to live virtuously and authentically. As we embrace these principles, we uncover and express the best parts of ourselves, becoming beacons of light in a weary world. The final thought. In conclusion, Stoicism is not just a philosophy, but a way of life that can transform our interactions and relationships. By understanding and practicing the timeless principles of Stoicism, we can become more likable, respected, and admired. The journey to likability is not about changing who we are, but revealing our best selves. The Stoics invite us to embark on this path with courage and compassion, to live authentically, connect deeply, and act with virtue. By doing so, we can inspire positive change in the lives of those around us and create a ripple effect of positivity and goodness. To dive deeper into the world of Stoicism, be sure to subscribe to Stoic Self-Mastery for daily insights and practical tips. Like this video if you found it helpful. Share it with someone who could benefit from this wisdom. Leave a comment below with your thoughts and questions. Together, let's navigate life's challenges with grace and equanimity.